From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off in Detroit. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
What's up, bro? Nice Friday Madden stream.
They answered the call that time.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he crosses the sideline. A yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about
Giants versus Lions. This should be good.
Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's good. For the Lions.
1st down, it's gone. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
It's Tracy on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Nearly an interception on that play, and now they're staring at 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. A good play into a great play. Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. He can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
This is Gibbs on second down. Down to the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
14 yards. That's good. 4 on Lions. Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to go. On the move. They take this in for the score. The Lions grow their lead to 14-0. It's a Jared Goff touchdown.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
2-point conversion.
Goff's going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. The 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Nice drives quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4. They'll go. Here's Darts. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Amik Robertson takes it away.
Darts pass intercepted.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Black 20.
Out of the shotgun, gone. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now try Gibbs again. The defense wins this round. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the 1st quarter. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
180. Hey, shell. 12. We're good. Super 66.
They'll run. It's Gibbs. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
180. 11.
4th down, Goff throwing. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he's got to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Giants 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New York.
From the pistol. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
38 yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 38
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. One to the outside by Dobbs. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the Lions 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap, will give to Tracy. That one gains 7. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around, some more from Ford Field on 12. On 1st down, here's Darts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. From the gun, it's Tracy. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's incomplete on second down. This one misses the tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's got it. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Look. Like 20.
Off to the air now. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 35 on the pickup. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Working quickly here.
46-yard line.
Listen.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Goff on 1st and 10. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, kill kid.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Lions 20, Giants 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now Dart. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Dave, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Dart going to throw again. And this one is launched downfield. This is brought in at the 15. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game.
Giants 17. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Sailors now on the return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And they're going to take him down, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Give him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
So left side, and St. Brown has it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 35 out of that play. And the Lions have a 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that's good for a gain of 5. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Brings up third down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was
Working quickly here.
27-yard line. A gain of 4. Brings up fourth down and 1.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Goes for a gain of just 1. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chain. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
20.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
We go tonight.
Running it with David Montgomery. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's second down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. They'll run again with Montgomery. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. That is good for Detroit first down.
First down.
We're good. We're good.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
180.
Looking to throw. Goff. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
180. Value 1.
On second and 10. Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So they're left facing third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Shell. 180. Value 3.
Looking to throw. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Chased out to his right. And he's in for 2. And an 11-point lead for his team. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because they don't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Going on first down. It stops. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dart setting in the throw here. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. A lot of players around this one. Oh, the ball is loose again. Oh, and he nearly gives it right back on the same play.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Kansas City. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Right to the air is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
2nd down and 4.
Yellow, attack, attack.
Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Easy, come back. 15. Yellow, right side.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That is caught. And he will have a Chiefs first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47.
Hey, 57.
Now here's Mahomes. Trying. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 32 that time.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Throwing his dart. He's got a man. Complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 81 yards. And the Giants are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Bro, it's Madden, man. We know how it goes. That shit happen to every fucking body. It's Madden. I don't even get upset about shit like that no more.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Still going inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Play with my team.
2nd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Throwing, dart. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll hand it to Tracy. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Dart going to look to throw here. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. First target, first catch, and a first down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And the Giants first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboom. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatterboom, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have taken the lead. So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll get it up across.
Giants beating Chiefs on their home turf. Wild.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. They've got his man.
Oh, no.
A big play there for KC. 46 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about
Gotta
trying to get
love
in
Madden.
range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit bigger. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
15.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. This is caught. It's Brown. But he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
180.
Mahomes quickly complete outright. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
Come on, Allen. That's 2, man. What are you doing back there? I was cutting the under, that little shit that comes, and you fucking stand there and let him catch the ball.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
You should have had that fucking pick before.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Throwing his dart. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Gano's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Chiefs, 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Tracy trying the right side. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd down, here's Tracy. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. To throw now, Dart. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now a 2nd and 6. To the air, Dart. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Dart. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he is swallowed up right on the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. And that'll be incomplete.
So he looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. That one taken in by Neighbors. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Finding Kelsey. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here it is, 4th and inches.
Come back! Yellow!
Now Mahomes got to have this one. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. First and 10
Let's
at
go
the
now.
42-yard line.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 43-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
Oh my God, move it. What is he doing?
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's first and goal.
43! 43! Fight on these two! Fight on these two! Let's go on! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. 15, 15. Let's go!
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
YOLO! Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes to throw it. Mahomes will do it himself toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
Oh, I fucking left him.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Bunker on for the PAT.
I just try to play with strategy, man. I don't care who got who. But some people is, I be playing these fucking dudes and they pick one fucking, this should be pissing me off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for Madden.
To the
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Jackson from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Lou back out to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing his dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running left is Tracy. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Looking to throw, Dart. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
On to give, it's Tracy. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, here's Dart. And it is caught. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt from 19 yards away. And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around. And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Jackson. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Sit on! Yo! What are ready? Ready, shot!
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Here's Dart. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
At the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scannable. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is pull up the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
They'll find Bateman once more. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Jackson to Bateman there, first down Ravens.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on! 180! Come on! 180! Ready, shot! Shot!
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To throw again is Jackson. Going deep for Walker. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Left side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sit hard! 180!
Now it's Jackson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Sit hard! 180! You!
And Jackson throwing once more. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. That one goes for 24 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Middle. You are hey.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey, sit on. Hey, report. Ready, shot.
Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. To throw is Dart. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they're really incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw now, Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again is Dart. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Jackson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's going to let him go deep for Mitchell. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
You changed it.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing his Dart. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Middle. You at X. Go.
Jackson now. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are able to extend their lead on his loop for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Now after the touchdown, loop back out to kick this one away. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Hyatt with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are back with a score. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you could toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the play. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey, report.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Well, he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th.
What? You turned it.
They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing, dart. Hyatt has got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, 45 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Gano for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Giants 25, Ravens 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And running with power here. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Hey, move!
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
BC, ready? No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Hey, Ozzie, Ozzie!
Here's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a 2nd and 10.
18-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On the handoff, this is Scatterby. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And this guy can be everywhere. Kyle Hamilton getting there to drop it for a loss. To the air, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
And the Giants first down.
On the run is Tracy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. On the ground, here comes Tracy. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
It certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, they'll definitely take them.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. Gano's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
You change it. 180. 180. Middle.
Jackson to throw. Connecting with Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
This will hustle and urgency come into play. I think you got to get up there and spike it.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey. 180.
Here's Jackson.
Catch the fucking ball, Burns.
And now fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Yo.
Throwing, Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now Jackson.
Yes, sir.
That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game.
One defense, one offense.
That's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were spurred on by a strong performance.
707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
Recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity. We just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing. They know who's inside.
Some bites. One play, one album, one play now. This shit is crazy.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Kansas City Chiefs. With you, that's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 26-yard line. He's inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 61 yards.
It's a pickup of 61 yards. First down, Giants.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
To the air on second down. Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. This one going to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Here we go. Sacks, go.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brings up second and 5.
From the 20, here's second down and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco.
Pacheco. He is brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Yellow. 40.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Escaping to his left. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one's incomplete.
Touch the fucking ball, bro.
The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
A 45-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, Here's second down and a yard. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, KC.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
Second down and 3.
Hey, 43, yellow.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard. Here's a third down and 4.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards.
All these guys are fucking picking this one play shit. Damn.
A run. It's Pacheco. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line.
Bro.
Pick up of 8. Out to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Mr. Chocolate.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Everybody off play. Pick one fucking play, huh?
Drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point.
It's crazy, yo.
And through. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
It's a big game. Yeah. We played a fucking stupid kicker.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
To kick off for New York.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and
Yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes back. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
15.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To throw is Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. This time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
It's now
It is second and 6.
At their 48-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
This is what they call an angle route. And what's so hard for these linebackers is
I need
it
a
looks like the
fucking
running
league.
back is just trying to beat you to
These
the flat.
Madden 27 hurry up so these fucking clowns can keep this dumb shit.
He's wide open in the middle
These
of the field.
motherfuckers is pea-brains, yo.
So, points at a premium. Defensive
If I
battle
win
so
or lose,
far
this shit is
as we are through
stupid, son.
3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Every fucking body has one play, son. That shit is crazy.
First and 10.
Hey, Sunday on yellow. I'll go up.
Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And the left first and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch.
Play that play. Put me here, my food.
Two touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being
trying to
too
eat. I'm
much
gonna
to
quit.
overcome.
I'm
You
gonna
said
finish
it. Once
eating.
you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Giants 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Dart going to tap this one forward. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. He has Hyatt complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing again, Dart. Open man, left side, he's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down. Dart gonna throw it again. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. To the air once more is Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. Here's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air again goes Dart. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Killing me, back to back.
Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's see one play, one did this fucking.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started.
See it ready. Kick to the sideline. Yes, he definitely has one play.
And beyond the 20, but not.
I don't even care about my record. I play everybody who picked one fucking play. I don't care. I just play. That's my team. I play with my team only. Yep.
Throwing right away is Dart. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Okay.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation.
I'll play. I don't pick one play. I'll play. I don't think people is good that pick one play.
Here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result
like how you pick that cover 3 hard flat 3 times in a row. I don't do that. You picked it again. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't care to figure it out. That shit is corny. I'll figure it out. I'll win some, I'll lose some. I don't understand how people play like that. People play 2,000 games and they pick one play. That shit is crazy.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual,
Nah, trust me, I done played a million dudes, so they don't give a fuck. They run that one play all fucking game long. You play how you play. Don't switch it up because of me. I don't know. I don't care for that.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Tracy going to get it on first down. Wiggles free. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing his dart. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field.
Yeah, you're right. Correct.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards.
Over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I play all of them.
3rd down. Here's Tracy. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Depends on how I feel. I feel like I'm going to see a cover 3 hard flat again. Let me see what's going on in my league. This shit is pathetic, this head-to-head shit.
John, it's Daniels.
I don't have to watch them fucking play and do this shit.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Dart. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup.
Play cover 3 hard flat.
Down to bring up 1st and goal.
He don't fall to the ground. He fell on the ground.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around
Cover
the
3 hard flat.
A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal.
25th time.
Down coming up.
That's a great run.
It's 500 defensive plays. He picks the same one.
At least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Scannable is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Yeah, I love it,
2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Dart will throw it on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Theo Johnson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Get out the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I'm sure I did. It's Madden. Madden always lies.
The touchdown here to kick it away. On the return, Nico Remigio. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second down and 3. Mahomes going to throw. And a giant rush gets home as down he goes. 3rd and 8.
A loss of 6.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 24 yards. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 7 there in the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Working from the gun, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25 they operate with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
You keep running the same play. Fucking believable. This is my last game of this shit. Last fucking game of this. Fuck this shit. I'd rather fucking watch fucking honeymooners and play this shit.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Room here to run. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's
don't do that. We ain't going to do that. We ain't going to be no niggas and shit. We ain't do that. Suck my dick, you fucking Mexican faggot. Should be watching soccer.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark.
Fuck out of here, stupid. Go pick a fucking soccer ball. Fuck out of here. It's the wrong football you playing, nigga.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Catch made by Slayton. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
They had two straight first downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
On the run is Tracy. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Daniel Bellinger, 30 yards. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum in moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now here's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll check this one down with Pacheco.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And Mahomes will do it himself. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7.
Looking to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
He's going to get it again. Just
look at that fucking clock. You see the clock is ticking. You see the ticking? You like the ticking, motherfucker? Oh, motherfucker? You like the ticking? Look at the fucking clock. It's ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Look at the fucking clock. It's ticking, motherfucker. You see the fucking clock is ticking? Look at it. Tick, 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 tick.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop
Look at the fucking clock.
Seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On the ground, here comes Tracy.
The clock is ticking, motherfucker. Tick, 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 tick.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. That is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Mahomes to throw it. Mahomes will do it himself. He'll get this complete to Worthy. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll come up, 1st and 10 here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
One final try for Mahomes.
Get the fuck out of here, you stupid fucking Mexican. Go back to playing fucking soccer, you fucking Mexican.
Yeah. Shout out to JB, but
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking pay, paper, I'm a bounce, bounce, bounce. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it bounce, bounce, bounce. Every time I hit the stage, I make it bounce, bounce, yeah, bounce. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back, baby show me what your mama made and made that. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I bounce. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a bounce. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it bounce. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from East Rutherford. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog.
Let's go! Let's go! A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Giants.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy Tracy on first down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants first down.
37-yard line.
The throw is Dark. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboot. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll get him behind his blockers and gets forward for a pickup of 3. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They'll send Worthy in motion.
Easy. Hey, 43. Easy.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
We are through one. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll send Worthy in motion.
Yellow. 43, 15.
On first down, it's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Brian Burns in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and it will remain a 7-6 game.
Oh.
So now it's following the touchdown to send this one away.
What is that?
Showing off the big legs. Didn't let his defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Blow up at you gotta clean that windowsill or something. There's some crap from Home Depot. Because they're gonna throw on that blow up there. Where's they gonna put for the shit?
42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the former Sun Devil is Ken Scattergood. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
I should remember where I put it.
Right back to Scattergood on first down. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Thing, because I wanted to see if they worked. If it was all good.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing. Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And that's a first down. That will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield,
that's another word I put them and I blew them up. I mean, deflated them. See if they work.
Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 7-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Let's go.
That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. His kick is good. And the Giants extend their lead to 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. 43!
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 5. Here's Dart. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. Now timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll hold to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. Incompletion. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Yellow. Attack.
Here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll send Worthy in motion. On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day.
To the fucking
I got
ball,
high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To the fucking ball, bro.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
Let's go.
And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Stick to the money.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
To the money.
Here comes Worthy to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. First and 10 for Mahomes. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
Hey, 57, 57. Tell her. All right, wait. I'm the line. What's that?
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, Kansas City.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. And a first down.
Attack.
Throwing is Mahomes. Forced out wide. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Motion man is Rice.
Yellow. 15.
Mahomes now to throw again. And is caught to the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Xavier Worthy on the return. Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. the ground. Here's Tracy. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Derek Nottie there to bring him down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Did you find it?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy.
That fuck? You got your ass fucking removed.
It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He has Hyatt complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Giants.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Scattergood. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Scattergood. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. And anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw.
Sure. Stick this guy up. And don't leave DRC. And don't leave DRC. We're bad.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're hearing the ways that don't last for long. Don't happen to
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Oh, my God.
Throwing, Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that quickness. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Dart. His throw incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing his Dart.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Oh, my God. This guy is about to put this shit on mute, man. I know you was tough, dumb, so...
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
The 17-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown.
Tyrone Tracy,
a 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Touchdown here to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Devontae Smith.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith,
77 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was
I did that on purpose. I had to
courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how
I did it on purpose so you could feel your royal oats. You talk too much. You should calm this, man. It's act like they undefeated in this game or some shit.
We saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Tracy going to give it on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Tracy. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this will be caught once again by Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Good, set.
Barkley. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Fucking know these guys can action, bro.
So, what do we think?
Sticks and stones, that's just what a nigga on. Internet homes. Now how you gonna tell me you don't love me no more? 'Cause I love you.
Send it back to the company. You get paid.
Everyone's like, but why would a company want to work with me? I don't have followers. I'm not an influencer. I'm just a nurse, a dental hygienist, a truck driver. Relatable? That makes you relatable. The reason companies aren't working with influencers anymore is because their content looks too much like an ad. Now, companies don't want ads. They want testimonials. And that's the thing. When content looks too good, it looks like a testimonial. It looks like an ad. It looks like it got paid for, and automatically people don't buy it because they don't trust it. Now, your content low-key kind of sucks.